Hi everybody, Jessie here from jessiebanks.com and welcome back to another video. So it is Stamp Stash Saturday. It is a day where we pull out a stamp stash from my set and a stamp from my stash and we make a card. I'm using Bitty Bears by MFT. I forgot to record me showing you the stamp set at the beginning, obviously. So I'm stamping this out in Memento Desert Storm ink, or Desert Sand ink, and that is because we are going to color this with no lines and our colored pencils. Super fun. So I'm masking out that one little guy and then stamping the other guy beside him. I'm going to start by taking my Luminance white here and just filling in their eyes so that their eyes are white. We will add little black dots to them to make them look like eyeballs in the end. Starting off with Walnut Brown, we're going to add in all of our darkest shadows on our first bear here. So I've kept this section a little bit slower. This is 3 times the original speed, but I wanted you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. I do only put 2 coats on this. I'm not trying to blend this one out to be a real smooth look. I wanted kind of that sketchy, seeing the texture of the pencils on the paper type deal because they're bears. And I wanted them to appear slightly fuzzy. I do go in and add like some little strokes sticking out of them and stuff at the end. I think they're absolutely adorable, but that's kind of the look I'm after. So I just gave it 2 light coats of each color. So once we get to the next round of colors, I will speed it up a lot more. So now I'm coming in with Burnt Umber and just slowly blending out those shadows. I'm using a very light hand. I'm not holding the pencil tight. I'm not pushing it hard against the paper. There goes the cat. I just want the pencil to glide across the top of the paper, laying down enough color that you can see it, but not enough to burnish out the paper or anything like that. So I hope everybody's great. I've been having a blast making videos for like the last couple months. It's been super fun. The support from everybody is super fantastic. Thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate it. The comments and thumbs up and subscribers and everything has helped my channel so much, and I'm floored that people actually listen to me talk for as long as y'all put up with me, because I blab on about a whole bunch of randomness. This is nougat. So I am using, these are my faber-castell polychromos. They are my favorite pencils. Everybody has personal opinions as to what pencils they like. If you have a set of Prismacolors, find like 4 browns and do the same thing. They'll work perfectly fine. I always reach for my polychromos. It's become my favorite pencil for, I'm not even sure what the reason is. I just have a preference to them apparently. So if your preference is to Prismacolor, use them. If you have a set of Crayola pencils at home, pull them out and use them for this. You're not burnishing them out really heavy or anything. Any colored pencils are going to work for this, be them $5 or $500. They are going to do this perfectly fine. So now on our next coat here, I've sped this up way faster, so I'm just following the exact same process, going over everything one more time just to make it give it a lot more depth than it has after your first coat of colors. So that's the reason for that. I hope everybody's lovely. I hope everybody's been in a creative mood. The beginning of this week, we had like an exorbitant amount of snow, fall, and I retired from shoveling, so if it snows more this winter, I'm just letting it build up in the driveway because I quit. No, I'll shovel, but I don't want to. How's that for an answer? I really don't want to have to. Even Caleb, he went through the backyard the other day to go play with some of the kids on one of the snow hills that the town guys pushed up when they were clearing snow off the streets. And he decided to go through the backyard because it's a shortcut instead of going around on the street. And when you go into my backyard, there's like a little slope and it drops about 2 feet into the main part of my backyard. And at some points the snow was deeper than his hips and he was trying to get through it. It was hilarious to watch. I thought it was super funny. He didn't find it as funny as I did. Okay, so now we're going to start on our other bear here, and I'm going in, I made him a little bit more red. So this is Caput Mortem, I think is how you say it. Don't quote me on that. I could be pronouncing that completely wrong, but that is what I'm going with. It's like a really deep, reddy, browny, purpley type color, but I'm using it for my darkest shadows just to give him a little more warmth and make him a little more red color of a bear than the other one. I contemplated going black, and then I was like, I don't want to do black. Black's boring. So I went this route. We'll see how he turned out a lot cuter than I thought he was going to, so that's a bonus. And then we come in with Burnt Sienna. It was really hard to get so you guys could see the color names on the pencils, because the sun was coming in the window and I had really great lighting. Like, it worked out fantastic for the video. It just didn't work out for showing you guys the lettering, the gold letters on these pencils. So, you know, give and take, right? We got to kind of compromise here. Work together. You get one or you don't get the other. I don't know. It just has to be difficult. So now I've got raw umber. I love these bears. I did another project with these where I colored them. Again, I think I did no lines, but I did them with my Copic markers. So that's the only time I've colored this set. But I'm really trying to get to use my sets more than once and get through them all once and all that kind of stuff. So that's the bonus of this Stamp Stash Saturday thing. And if you guys are looking, if you guys want to take part and play along or looking to take part, definitely like hashtag Stamp Stash Saturday on Instagram. I'll check that out. If you make videos and do it, put Stamp Stash Saturday in your video title, and then people can search for that and find it. I think it's really fun to use things that we bought. I forgot to mute my computer. That we bought a long time ago or even recently, but just to make sure that we're using those things that we're spending our hard-earned dollars on, right? We work hard for our money, and we need to use the things that we buy instead of just stockpiling the things that we buy. And I'm bad for stockpiling. It's insane, but trying to get better. Trying. As I place a Simon Says stamp order for floral stamps. But you know. Now I'm just taking these colors, and you can see how it kind of pokes out the sides. I couldn't film it very well because I had to hold my pencil pretty vertically. But I'm just kind of going around, and in the odd spot, I'm just putting a couple of strokes coming out, so he looks a little fuzzy. In the end, when I go back in with my white pencil, I do add a couple in white as well, just to kind of help with that look. I really like these guys. They turned out ever so adorable. So now I'm going to take my black colored pencil here, and I'm going to fill back in their noses, and then their little mouths, and give them the centers on their eyes, their pupils, so that they don't look creepy and ghostly anymore. So there's their little pupils. See, now they're cute. Now they're cute and not creepy. They were creepy before. And so now I'm going to color up this balloon in like a purpley pink color. I use red violet, and then light red violet, and then light magenta to color in our balloon here. I think these guys are adorable. I have a love affair with MFT stamps. I think they're absolutely amazing, and they get me every release. I just ordered, I think I only ordered 2. I was very well behaved. I only ordered 2 from the March release. I wanted all of them, but I only ordered 2 because that's all I needed. I didn't need any, but I ordered 2. Okay, shh. I'm not going to make myself feel bad about ordering stamps. Oh, you guys, I'm horrible. So we're going to get this little balloon colored in. So that's our first coat. I do 2 coats on this as well, just like everything else, just for consistency, so that the color is vivid enough that it kind of matches with everything else. But it's super fun, and that really light ink just vanishes beneath everything. You don't even notice it, so it works out kind of perfect. And then the light magenta to fill in the rest. Now I'm going to do this yellowish olive green on the bottom, just to give him some grass. And I do add some little strokes upward just for a little bit more texture there, so it's just putting in some blades of grass. I used earth green, yellowish, May green, and then the yellowish olive green, so those are the colors there. Then I take this dark indigo, and I'm going to trace over top of this sentiment so it looks like it's handwritten instead of stamped, so it's not going to be perfect. I really love that look. Didn't record it all because my big hand's in the way. Then I come in with the white, and I'm going to add some white to the corners and a little bit more white to their fur, and that'll be it for this card. So if you guys enjoyed this card, please give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe. And leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or comments. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.